7129. Now back to Johnny Radio's Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 87.7 FM.
Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Hey, guess what? We're broadcasting live. You can check us out on Facebook. I love that we're doing that now, by the way. Almost wish I wasn't wearing a hat today because, man, my haircut looks really cute, people.
You can take off the hat.
You know what? But I didn't, I don't want to take it off right now. I got my hat, I look good. I got a tiger hat on. I can't take that off. Plus, I didn't brush my hair today, and I'm going to be honest with you. I took my shower last night. I got up and went and did all my work early this morning, so I didn't get all super ready today. But I am looking ready and ready to roll. Now, I'm fired up because this is my favorite segment of the day. We are going to Hardinwood because it feels so right. And the things that we get to talk about tonight, today, I'm sorry. I start laughing just thinking about it because I don't know if some of this stuff is even real, but yes, it really is real. It doesn't sound real, but it's real. Guess what? Vladimir Putin is in this. Yes, Vladimir Putin. I'm going to talk about the Women's Football League. I get to talk about $1 million checks. Ex-Ohio State, my man Zach Smith was arrested because he's crazy as Cooter Brown. Jennifer Aniston went Conor McGregor. I'll explain that why to you. There's so much good stuff out there. And don't forget, Neymar's punching fans. What would happen today? Could you imagine if, let's say, Warriors and Rockets are playing tonight, okay? The game ends. James Harden loses the game. He's mad at a fan, and he decks a fan. Do you think he's going to be suspended for just 3 games? Heck to the nizzo. The fact that Neymar is only suspended for 3 games blows my mind. Like, what do you have to do to get in trouble in soccer?
I don't know. They seem to do a lot of crazy things.
Dude, they bite people, and like at least they didn't go Mike Tyson and bite off dude's ear. But you know what I mean? Neymar, ain't he the biter?
Can't remember. I know there's a lot of biters.
CJ's over there. Find out for me who the biters are, Drew, please. I would appreciate that. And
CJ says Suarez.
Suarez. No, I'm pretty sure that he's not the only biter. There's like 3 biters, dude. There's a bunch of biters. They got like this whole thing in soccer where they got a bunch of dudes that just like biting people and stuff because they can't fight. But anyway, point is, I'm about to go to Hardinwood and talk to you about all these wonderful stories. Dennis Rodman's an idiot. But before I do that, I got to explain to you, I don't get to go to Hardinwood without all my wonderful people out there, like Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101, like my wonderful people over at Central Barbecue. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to go see my man Cardi at the new place. When you go in there and say, hey, my man John Harden over at Sports 56 said you're the nicest guy in the world. Yup, he is. I'm not. I could be setting you up for failure. Nope, I am not. He really is the nicest person in the world. They have the nicest people in the world working them for Central. They got 4 locations. They're dope. But I wanted to tell you about the nice people at Frontier Western Store and that gave Drew a girlfriend. If you want to look good, if you want to feel good, and by the way, clothes do make you feel good. Do you know what I mean? When you get a new pair of shoes, it feels great. And if you want a new pair of shoes, and unequivocally, if you want to go to a place where you can find, 1, a shoe that is absolutely perfect for you, 2, you know it's going to fit, you go to Frontier Western Store. Why? Because they have work boots. They have shoes. They have dress boots. They have square toe. They have round toe. They have leather. They have this. They have that. Anything you can think of, they got it. Heck, they got 1,000 pair of Ariat alone. Trust me, Frontier Western Store has you covered. They're at 5880 Goodman Road. They're down in Olive Branch, or you can check 24/7, 365 at frontierwesternstore.com. They got the men covered, the women covered, and the kiddies covered because, yes, they do even have a ladies' boutique. That is correct, sir. 9 to 7, Monday through Saturday, 1 to 6 on Sunday. Check them out, 5880 Goodman Road. Family owned and operated since 1967, and they give you Hardinwood.
This is Access Hardinwood.
It is Access Hardinwood because it feels so right. Now, I told you Dennis Rodman literally made me laugh so hard. I want you to look at the TMZ guy who went up to him and said, Dennis, did you steal anything? And he screams, I didn't steal S. And then goes on this whole thing about how he was helping somebody and he's never stole anything and that they gave him that stuff as a reward for helping him. Bro, if you think that defense is going to work, let me just tell you something. You're higher and stupider than I thought. Like, really. Like, I'm going to tell you, you're the first person I'm ever going to tell this to. Dennis Rodman, lay off the weed. That's right. You're the only person in the whole world I think should not be allowed to even do that. You shouldn't be allowed to do anything. You're nuts. Now, Neymar is also nuts. How in the bleep? Now, I understand you want your soccer stars to care about winning and losing, don't you? Because I want mine to care. I want them to know what they're doing. I want them to care as much as me. What? I don't want them to care so much that they turn into like because you've heard about the soccer goons, right?
Yeah.
You know what soccer goons are, correct?
Yeah, they're fighters.
Yeah, they represent the soccer team and they wear the soccer team's colors.
And then they go out and beat the crap out of the other fans.
And then they go fight the other fans before the game, and then they go watch the game, and then they go fight the fans after the game. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. But now the players are being like the hooligans. And I love how in Europe, they're like, we have the hooligans. Well, the hooligans is now Neymar, and he's an actual player. And they were playing in the French Cup, okay? The French Football Federation has now announced that Neymar is going to be suspended for 3 games after they lost 6-5 in a penalty shootout. As he lost the game, he was obviously upset. He lurched at a fan and punched him right in the face. It's caught on video, and it's pretty bad. I mean, the fan's nose started bleeding immediately, and his lip was split. So, good punch, I guess. But, dude, if this happened, not in France and not with soccer, this would have been the biggest story in the world. I mean, I could not imagine LeBron James. I could not imagine Mike Trout or Bryce Harper or Tiger Woods or like being at any sporting event. Could you imagine being at a sporting event and Penny Hardaway turn around and just punch somebody?
No, because it wouldn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like they just like we have some crazy stuff that happens here in this country. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't trying to say that people got it better. I mean, we got people.
I mean, we've had the malice at the palace before.
We had the malice at the palace, yes. But I just feel like what I'm trying to say is they don't even like. They don't. I don't know if they don't care over there, or they encourage it, or what, or do they blame the fan? But I'm just telling you, like a fan got suspended for life the other night at a Cubs game. This dude literally assaulted somebody, did not get arrested, and only got suspended for 3 games. And yes, the Paris, they didn't even arrest him for assault. So that's another thing that's interesting. He would have gotten arrested here. Now, other thing that's crazier than heck, it's definitely Zach Smith. How long has Zach Smith been crazy? Probably forever.
Since before I learned his name.
Yeah, I agree with that. So guess what he got in trouble for this morning? Or not this morning, but guess what he got in trouble for? I'm sorry, this time. Well, he decided that he wanted to go to his kid's school. So he goes to his kid's school, and guess what he does? He starts yelling at, well, the principal. And he yells at the principal so much and screams at the principal and yells at the elementary school teacher that the Delaware County Sheriff's Office got a 911 call from the dead-gum principal and said, we have a serious problem over here. We need to get you over here to protect our children and his wife because he was irate. Tell me this guy doesn't have a little bit of a anger issue. Now, the funny thing is, and it's not funny, but it reminds me of Dennis Rodman. Do people not like understand what probation is? Like that's a period of time that if you get in trouble, they're going to throw your butt in the slammer.
There's a time to be on your P's and Q's. It's while you're on probation.
Like you should always treat people like you want to be treated. You should always have the golden rule at heart. But I know we're human beings and we cannot be perfect. But I'm going to tell you, at one point in your life, you have to be perfect. And that is when you are on probation. Unless you just want to go to the clank. Do you really want to go to the store? Like, do you want to go drop the soap? Is that what's like, you're just dying to go shower and have three? What do you want? A hot, like, what do they say? 3 squares a day and a hot in the cot? No. Zach Smith, you're going to jail, son. I'm going to tell you right now. There ain't no way in heck. His wife, Courtney, by the way, I hope everybody out there who went out there and those Ohio State fans who said mean things about Courtney, I hope today at least you can send that you are a man enough or woman enough or at least big enough to go and say, I am sorry, because there were some Ohio State people who sent Courtney Smith some unbelievably mean stuff on via Twitter and Facebook, and were saying that she ruined Urban Meyer's life, that she brought down Ohio State, that she ruined this, that she's done this, that she's a liar. No. It was Zach Smith. She was a victim, and you victimized her again. Just be a big person and just learn from this and just say you're sorry. Just say you're sorry, man. You'd be surprised how much that would mean to a person if they could actually just hear the words, yo, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I believe you. I didn't. I apologize. Now, LeBron James, I want to talk about something good. Now, LeBron James, there ain't nothing good going on the court in Los Angeles. There ain't nothing good going on in LeBron James' world, except for he made something good. You know what he did? He did something awesome. He went out and made a surprise visit to the I Promise school in Akron. You know what he dropped on him? $1 million. He committed.
Well, it's his school.
It is his school, but he committed $1 million to him to do what? To build them a gymnasium so the kids are going to have a place to play. I think it's dope. I think it's awesome. The kids said, I can't imagine where my friends and I would be if it weren't for LeBron, if it weren't for these teachers and coaches who care about us and give us an opportunity. So good job, LeBron. Thanks for helping out these young people who otherwise probably wouldn't even have a chance. And I appreciate that. That's really cool. And yes, he is a rich man, but you know what? He ain't just sitting out there banana boating it all the time. He's giving $1 million back. And I'm going to say thank you very, very, very much. Now, LA's a mess, but other than that, that's awesome. Now, this is what I could not wait to tell y'all about. Then I got to take a break. So did y'all know that the Women's Football League is going on right now? Because I did not.
I had no clue.
The LFL is the Lady Football League. And there is a superstar in it. Her name is Chris Dell, and they call her the Ferrari. Chris Dell Harris, the Ferrari. Well, she went off, and she's balling, doing her thing, tearing it up. And then you know what she does? At the end of the ball game, she grabs the mic. She busts into an awesome song, and it's really dope. Like, she starts rapping and singing with her mom, and guess what? Her mom chugs a beer in the stands. I just had to say, I would have never seen anything about the LFL. I didn't even watch the game, but I saw her highlights, and she's actually pretty good now that I watched them. She's dope. And the fact that she grabbed the mic and could rap like that and gave a Happy Mother's Day thing to her mom, and then her mom chugged a beer, I have to admit, I thought it was really cool. If you haven't seen it, I am tweeting it out right now at Johnny_radio. In fact, it's gone. I just fired it off. Whatever you do, don't you dare touch that dial. We'll be right back. I got some picks for you on Sports 56 and 87.7 FM.
The Peter Edmiston Experience with CJ Hurts. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10. Only on Sports 56 and 87.7 FM.
And now, a page from the diary of Flo.
Dear Diary, the ghost is back. This house is protected through Progressive, but that doesn't mean it's not haunted. How else would you explain that radiator-like clanking sound? Or the moon-colored light in the hallway that's gone by morning? Maybe he never bundled home and auto, and he's doomed to suffer an eternity without the savings.
Save an average of 17% on car insurance when you bundle home and auto through Progressive.
What was that wind-like sound? Oh, right, the wind.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Lowe's knows you'll do it right to get your deck ready for entertaining. We're here to help with top brands like Cabot and Valspar so you can refresh your deck at the right price. And we can match any color stain so you're sure to get the look you're going for. Valspar Exterior exterior stain and sealer starts as low as $35.98. When you're finished, add a pop of color with 2 for $10 select hanging baskets. For simple and refreshing updates, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 5/15. See store for details. U.S. only. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Now that it's spring, there are more reasons to go downtown than any other time of year. Between Redbirds games, shows at the Orpheum and the Forum, and other downtown venues, this is the time to plan ahead and make time to visit Memphis's premier dining destination, 117 Prime in the heart of downtown. Whether you're just going to swing in for a specialty drink you can only get at Prime, or some oysters from the best oyster bar downtown, or have a leisurely perfect meal before you go someplace else. If you're going to be downtown, plan to spend some time at the best restaurant downtown. Plan to spend some time at Prime.
Lowe's knows you'll do it right to get your deck ready for entertaining. We're here to help with top brands like Cabot and Valspar so you can refresh your